afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Grantsburg, Wisconsin. It is doubleheader time here in the West Lakeland, and a kind of impromptu one at that. These two teams are supposed to take each other on tomorrow, but with the weather forecast and the limited season left, they moved the game up to today. Still not a perfect day, but it's going to seemingly a lot better than what tomorrow is showing. So we're off to a little bit of a delayed start here. A lot of logistics had to be put in place, and including finding umps and arranging transportation, I'm sure, for Unity. So just a little bit late on getting the warm-up started, but not too bad. Nothing we can't handle with these two squads. We're hardy Northerners, aren't we? So that is what we're doing here. It's a doubleheader, Grantsburg and Unity. Let's take a look at the standings right now. Grantsburg on top of the West Lakeland, undefeated, 9-0 in the conference. Unity scuffling a little bit. They're 2-7 in the conference, looking to play spoiler here for Grantsburg. Grantsburg has already attained and secured themselves a conference championship, at least a tie, and with one win here tonight. With only two conference games remaining, the Pirates would secure themselves the conference championship with, like I said, with one win here over Unity. So that is the setting for tonight's game. You can see Unity out there taking their ins and outs. Pretty cloudy, quite windy. Wind is blowing out, straight out to right field. That's going to be a factor here today on any kind of fly balls or pop-ups. Let's get that going. All right. So you can probably hear through my mic. I don't think it's as bad as I think through the microphone, but it's quite windy, so it'll be interesting. The boys will get to play two games in this. Now with doubleheaders, it is still two full games, so they're slotted to go 7 innings. Of course, all run rule type situations are still in effect. I've got my dad here. What are you holding on to? That thing is not okay. All right, Dad's climbing up the stairs. That's why you got the 3.7 earthquake on the but he's out here braving it. He's got 6 layers on, that's for sure.
Ain't no fool.
Yeah, he ain't no fool. I ain't no fool either, Dad. Not this time. Renee brought me all sorts of stuff to wear, so she gave me I had the old heated vest stashed, put away. Last week, the doubleheader against Webster, my computer overheated while we were doing the stream, so I had to let that cool down. It was 90 degrees real feel. It's like 55 degrees today, and I bet it feels like it's 50, 45, somewhere in there. I guess we could look it up. We got those gizmos, but so we will do, like I said, it's a double header, so we'll have this game, and then we'll start a new stream for the second game, just in case you were wondering. Eric Satterlund spinning the hot stacks of wax over there. It's always nice to have music going. Okay. Well, I'd love to hear from where you're watching from. Are you watching from home? Are you stealing some minutes at work? That's the tough thing about these double headers, especially when it's like not scheduled. I'm sure there's a lot of people who probably planned on being at the game, took time off maybe, parents especially, who took time off to get here thinking it was tomorrow, but with the late notice, I bet there's a lot of people who aren't able to kind of work that out with their work. So glad we could give you something here on a Monday afternoon. I think it's supposed to be like this weather for the rest of the day, maybe rain after these games are over. Hopefully it holds off till then. Looks like Unity is about done with their ins and outs, so let's look at the starting lineups for the two teams. Unity will be the away team to start this first game. Second game will be the home team. So we've got Xavier Nadeau. He is the left fielder. He'll lead things off, followed by Hayden. That's Dakota Hayden. He bats second and plays second base. Isaiah Fugate is the starting shortstop, and he is batting third. And let's see, Bennett Mitchell is the DH today, batting fourth, and he'll be batting for Schleisner, who is the first baseman. And I have to go between two screens. Trapper Schleisner, a freshman. Garepi is the catcher, and he bats fifth. Taylor Garepi. Brian Bance is the right fielder. Christensen is the pitcher. We'll hear him a lot. Henry Christensen also plays short and third. He's also a freshman, Henry is. Olson is the center fielder, and he bats eighth. That's William Olson, and then Sam Majeski is the third baseman, batting ninth. So for Unity, it's going to be Nadeau, Hayden, Fugate, Mitchell, Garepi, Bance, Christensen, Olson, and Majeski. The Pirates will start out like this. Brock Matheny will lead things off, and he plays left field. Dane Lozier is the new graduate. He bats second, plays center field. Riker Stelsel, a freshman, batting third and playing catcher. Levi Anderson will play second base here in game number one and bat fourth. Caden Matheny is the starting pitcher tonight, and he bats fifth. Brock Bonneville, another senior, will bat sixth and play right field. Caleb Rombach will be the shortstop, batting seventh. Lewis Anderson is the first baseman, and he will bat eighth. Henry Quintana will DH tonight for Norman Jensen, who will play third. So for Grantsburg, it's Brock Matheny, Lozier, Stelsel, Levi Anderson, Caden Matheny, Bonneville, Rombach, Lewis Anderson, and Quintana. So those are your starting lineups. Alex is at the foot of the media stand here. My guess is he needs concession money. What? Wait a second. Mom needs what? Tell her I gave it to Caleb, and he put it in the dugout. Oh, we need a sponsor for all the Alex interruptions. We'll make bank on that. Oh, mama. Yeah, the wind will be a story. Let me show you. That's blowing west to east, or east to west. There is a softball game tonight as well. That'll start at 5 o'clock. Goob and Stacy will be on the call for that one. Grantsburg taking on McDonald Central. Now, Grantsburg and Unity girls are supposed to play a doubleheader tomorrow as well, so we'll keep you updated on how that's going to go. Seeding is already done in softball. Grantsburg got the number 1 seed. They'll play the winner of Siren Webster versus Amory. They'll play that game. I think it's on Friday. Unity got the 10 seed, so they're going to travel to Cumberland this Thursday. Grantsburg moving up a division from the new competitive whatever's rules from the WIAA. And so they're moving up to Division 3. Still got the number 1 seed, so congratulations to Grantsburg on a heck of a regular season. They did have a lull there about a week ago. Maybe it was 2 weeks by now, but had a few losses in a row against really solid competition. And again tonight, McDonald's Central coming to town. So Grantsburg has won here. Grantsburg baseball, switching gears back to this. Pirates have won 9 in a row, and in those 9 games, they've outscored their opponents 95-20. So that's an average of 11-2 in those games. They take on Luck Frederick in Luck on Friday, and then wrap up their regular season here next Tuesday against Cumberland. The Eagles were supposed to play actually tonight in Cameron. So, but that was just going to be a regular game, non-conference game. So I don't know if they reschedule it. Probably not a lot of time to reschedule that game. So they did that so they could play here. Nice catch at second. Probably missed that, but they actually host Clayton Turtle Lake on Friday, and then they're at Somerset next Tuesday. So we are about ready to get things underway here. Xavier Nadeau will bat first for the Eagles. Caden Matheny puts one across, gets him to swing, strike one. So we are underway here. First pitch, 3:13 in the afternoon. Here's the second one. That one's kind of hit towards short, picked up by Rombach. The throw across is in time to Lewis. And there's one away. Good play by Rombach, kind of ranging to his left and making the out. And there's one down. Dakota Hayden now will bat. 2 pitches in, 1 out. And that is a strike for Matheny, strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. That one, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, just underway here in Grantsburg. Slows it down, misses the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike to Hayden. It's Isaiah Fugate batting next. And the 3-1 finds the spot, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Hayden. Grantsburg with the kind of out of the blue game. None of the kids brought their uniforms or anything to school. Here's the payoff pitch, and it is strike 3. And that's 2 outs now. Hayden down looking. And the first strikeout for Matheny. So yeah, Grantsburg didn't bring their their uniform. They thought they would just have practice after school today. So Coach Pete Johnson rustled up some of the old school uniforms. We'll get a close-up on those at some point here. But a little throwback game here tonight for the Pirates. So all the normal numbers are kind of messed up. Here's the pitch. That one curves, and that is too high, though. Stays up top. 1 ball, no strikes. Matheny working quickly, gets Isaiah to swing through one. It's 1-1. Fugate, then Mitchell, if the inning continues. Curveball caught the plate. 1-2. Nice looking curveball there from Caden Matheny. Caden has been on a mission with football. I'll tell you that in a second. Here's the 1-2 fouled away by Fugate. He's just gotten, I think, his 4th Division II offer over the weekend, and a lot of steam for Caden as a 6'7" tight end. He's heading into his senior year next year. That one is lifted and put deep into center field. Back goes Lozier off the top of the fence. Fugate chugs into second base, and Grantsburg dodges a bullet. That was hit to the deepest part of the field. There is a bit of wind aid here, but that one was off the top of the fence. I see Caleb and Isaiah talking at second base. That was so close. I don't know that I've ever even seen a home run here over the fence. So great job by Isaiah Fugate blasting that one, getting himself a double. And with 2 outs, Unity has something going here. Matheny finds the strike zone right after that. Wow, was that blasted. That one's fouled away, so Matheny quickly ahead. If Isaiah puts that into the right center gap with the wind that he had and a little bit shorter, maybe 20 feet to the right of where he put it, he might have had a homer. That was almost off the yellow guard at the top of the chain link. That one misses outside. Good stop by Riker. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another curveball. Slow roller to second, or to shortstop. Oop, and the throw over to first is in time from Caleb Brombach. So that is it. Unity leaves a runner on. Isaiah Fugate with a big blast, but the Pirates are able to avert giving up a run. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base at the end of half an inning of play. It is Unity 0, Grantsburg coming to the plate, and you're watching it here on We Are Grantsburg. Well, that's interesting. Our ads aren't loading. Dad, it's always something, isn't it? Oh my gosh. BMC Radiology. What are we doing here, guys? Now, is that going to work? BMC Radiology. Let's try that one. This is very weird. None of the ads are playing. I just reconnected them. Apparently our video ads didn't get the message that we had a game today. They're in Cancun or something. What is happening? Oh, is that why?
A 3D
yeah. Okay. I'm such an idiot sometimes. All right, we got it. We'll get those ads in. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everybody. Jeez. All right. We're having fun here at the old ballpark on a Monday afternoon. Pirates due up is Brock Matheny, Dane Lozier, and Riker Stelsel. And for Unity, the pitcher is Christensen. And I can smell the brats are getting done over there. Henry Christensen, a freshman. And Brock Matheny, the junior, will face off to start here in the bottom of the first inning. That one he leaves low and away, ball 1. That one stays high for Christensen. It's ball 2. 2-0 to the leadoff batter, Matheny. That one is lifted down the left field line, and it is pulled foul. So just a strike there. 2 balls and a strike now for Matheny and Christensen. Grantsburg was in Siren the other day, and it had downpoured. Here's a hit, and that is solid into center field. Getting the ball back in quickly is Unity, and Grantsburg has a leadoff single. Brock Matheny with a good stick there. And the Pirates have a runner on first. But anyway, that Siren game, we got there, and the field was absolutely unplayable, flooded. There was more water on the field than dirt at the time we got there, which was maybe like 10-5. Game was supposed to start at 5. Here's the pitch to Lozier. He swings at some high stuff. But with the Siren guys and some Grantsburg guys pitching in, taking all the rakes and brooms and everything they could find, bringing some dirt from kind of their dirt pile by the field, they were able to get that thing in great shape. So good job to Brian Webster and his guys over there at Siren. It was cool to see the two squads working together to get the field playable, and we got a game in. Grantsburg did win 15-5 in 6 innings. And they'll throw it back to first. Matheny back in time. No balls and 1 strike. Yeah, not a textbook slide there by Brock. I think he was debating whether or not to slide at all. He did, and he is safe. Back to first again. This time he dives in head first and is safe. Hey, stick your left hand out there next time, Brock. Don't get those fingers jammed or your wrist all caught up. Need that for the fall. Brock Matheny, of course, the quarterback extraordinaire here for Grantsburg. Toying with Christian. And they're going to throw back again, and Brock is able to step back onto the base, that time without a slide. Christensen really worried about him. Now he'll quick pitch. Dane goes for that high cheese once again, and he's down 0-2. Nothing in 2 to Lozier. The freshman on the hill in control after giving up and another throw over to first. That time a little bit closer. Brock not sliding in, but able to get back in time. Dane trying to stay patient in the box. And Brock will go. That one goes high. The throw down to second is into center field, just trickles in there. So Brock will stay at second, a stolen base after all of that. Christensen knew that was likely to happen. And that was also ball 1 to Dane. So now a runner in scoring position. Dane Lozier, the number 2 batter, down 1 ball, 2 strikes. Christensen heads to the plate, and he gets Dane out on a looping curveball. Nice curveball there from Christensen, and there's 1 away.
Batting number 4, Riker Stelsel.
So Riker Stelsel steps in, the freshman. Little freshman on freshman. Riker versus Henry, and Henry will step off. The Grantsburg dugout relentless with their cheering, led by Norman Jensen. Henry Quintana is his top lieutenant. The throwback to second, non-existent, and Brock claps. Brock wasn't very far off the base there, so Christensen really worried about Brock. Here's going to throw home and throw a strike. Not sure what Riker was waiting for there, but he let that one go down the pipe. Nothing in 1. It's just Be aggressive early. Be aggressive early. Not much of a lead at all at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Stelzon. Now he's down 0-2. Second batter in a row. Christensen's had 0-2, and he actually had 2 strikes against Matheny as well, I think. Is that right, Dad? Or was it 2-1? It's 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. That one misses, ball 1. That one loops. That one is inside, ball 2. Came close, didn't come in enough. Stayed inside, and the count is even, 2-2. Only 12 pitches in, but I feel like the innings have been about the same length, the half innings. Here's the pitch by Christensen. Popped up foul and out of play. Good swing there by Stelsel, just protecting the plate there. Didn't want a high strike ringing him up. So they'll do it again, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Henry sets, checks the runner, and comes home. That one is lifted into center field. With the wind, it's backing him up a bit, and it's over his head. The wind screwed it up. That just carried and carried. Brock around third. Matheny will score. Riker, there might be a play. There is not a play. Riker Stelsel in with a triple, an RBI, and the Pirates have the first run of the night, or of the afternoon, I guess. Just a tough play out in center field with the wind blowing as hard as it is. Just over the head of the center fielder there. And the Pirates have the lead. Feel bad. That's Olsen out there in center field, but that could have happened to anybody with, it's like 20-mile-an-hour wind. Here's a pitch. Nothing doing for Levi Anderson. Strike 1. Christensen working ahead. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Grantsburg with a run in, and now a runner at third base. And they're going to squeeze. It's popped up foul and out of play. Levi unable to get that ball down in fair territory. And so they'll do it again, 0-2. So another third batter in a row that Christensen's had 0-2. And the pitch, curveball, that's ripped into right center field, and it's cut off. Ooh, nice play. Kind of took a weird hop, and he kind of lost his footing out there, but he was able to grab it. Otherwise, Levi would still be running, but Levi will be happy with an RBI single, and Grantsburg leads 2-0. Now Caden Matheny, the pitcher, will bat. Levi Anderson at first. He's got to be ready for Christensen to throw over. We saw him throw over a bunch with Matheny, and he does here again. Doesn't actually throw it, steps off, and gets Anderson back to the bag. Pretty modest lead for Anderson. Christensen will go home. That one's on the ground towards short, in the hole between third and short. And that is a single for Caden Matheny, and the Pirates continue to hit here. Four hits in the inning for the Pirates, and that'll bring up Brock Bonneville, it looks like. So Bonneville will bat with runners on first and second. Grantsburg leads 2-0. The third baseman is in, expecting a bunt perhaps. Brock is good at that. This time he swings through one, 0-1. Pirates survived an Isaiah Fugate double with 2 outs, a 2-out double for Fugate in the top of the first. Now the Pirates moving runners around. There's it's Bonneville. He's going to find grass. That might score a run. Ball is bobbled, so that will score a run, and Caden Matheny will get into third base. Another single, another hit. That's 5 hits this inning already for the Pirates. And another run scores. Brock Bonneville with an RBI. And now they're going to meet behind the mound. And that's just to get the right play on here. Runners on first and third. 1 out. Christensen up to 20 pitches now.
Next batter is number 25, Caleb Rombach.
So Caleb Rombach will bat. He's the number 7 batter in the order with 1 out. Bonneville with an okay lead at first. Let's see what they do if they try to throw back to him. Nope, they don't. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Caleb swinging at a letter-high fastball. Coming up empty. 0-1. Back to first. Bonneville dives back safely. Christensen taking a look over to first, and he'll deliver. Bonneville goes. The pitch is on target, and it's cut off by Fugate coming in from shortstop. It's actually 1 ball, 1 strike. That was a ball, so Grantsburg up 3-0. Runners on second and third. 1 out. Rombach at the plate. Christensen sets and delivers. Here's the 1-1 in the dirt. Ball 2. That one also in the dirt. It bounces on the plate, so that'll score a run for the Pirates. 3 balls and a strike as the Pirates take an early 4-0 lead here. Still have a runner on third base, just 1 out. And it's Lewis Anderson on deck. Rombach swung at the first pitch and has taken the next 3 for a 3-1 count. Christensen and the pitch. That one is high, ball 4. First walk of the inning. It's been a lot of hits for the Pirates. 5 hits in this first inning, and still only 1 out. It was a strikeout. I think it was it Dane? Dane with the strikeout swinging. He did get his swings in. Christensen now in a bit more trouble. Runners on first and third. Last time they threw the ball to Fugate, who was cutting in from short. See what they do here. Caleb off to a big lead, and he will draw the throw back easily, but that was an aggressive lead for the sophomore. The pitch popped up, and with the wind, it might blow it back in. It does not. Boy, you could see it just tail at the very end. Not sure if it would show up on camera, but it looked like a normal pop-up. Then about, 30, 40 feet up and left in the flight, it just really went down to the right. Nothing in 1 here. And the pitch popped up. This one's gonna stay in play. And it falls to the ground. They might have a play at second. No, they're going to try to get the runner at home. That just lands between the pitcher and the catcher, and everybody is safe. An unfortunate deal there for the Eagles. The wind again playing havoc with the ball in the air. Caleb kind of had to wait with runners on first and third. That was not the infield fly rule. And so, good job by Brock. Brock Bonneville at third, coming home to score. So Lewis gets an RBI single out of the deal. And I don't know if you could hear Eric Satterland's introduction of Quintana, number 0 on the field and number 1 in your heart. This time he swings that one probably at his armpits, fouls it off, strike 1. Pirates have brought across 5 runs. They have 1 out, runners on first and second. This is the 9th man to bat for Grantsburg here in the bottom of the first inning. And the pitch. That one is laced into left field. That'll bring home 1. Perhaps he's coming home. It's going to be a close play. No, he's able to outrun the throw, and then Lewis on the throw home is able to go to third, and Henry Quintana, an RBI single. He ends up on second. Good read there by Caleb. He was almost to third base when that ball fell, even though there was some loft to it. And now a timeout as Grantsburg continues to hit Christensen. They have 6 runs across. Let's get that up on the board. Runners on second and third. And a meeting at the mound with the head coach. It's tough. It's 1 out, just 1 walk on the night, and a bunch of hits. One kind of lucky one for Grantsburg, that one by Lewis there. That kind of was a pop-up that got messed up with the wind. Christensen will continue pitching here. This will be his 30th pitch of the afternoon, and Grantsburg really having a great first inning here. Runners on second and third. Brock Matheny bats again. He singled to start the game for Grantsburg. This time up the middle, and Fugate has a little bit of trouble with it and can't pick it up, and Brock will be safe at first. That'll be an E6. Run will come across at 7-0. Grantsburg. Dane Lozier. You never want to make 2 outs in the same inning, but he does have the only out of the inning. A strikeout. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is really out in front. He's got to be more patient, and I think that was kind of what happened in the first at-bat, too. See if in the last one was just a massive, beautiful curve from Christensen that Dane couldn't time up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Dane frustrated now, kind of hitting the dirt after that one. Now he's just got to clear his mind and make contact with this one. Probably going to see that curveball again. Runners at first and third. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Good stop. Good stop there by Greppy. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Smart pitch there by Christensen. Try to get him to chase down low. Might have another opportunity here. 1-2. Curveball misses outside, and Dane with some senior moment there. Just in a good way. Recognized it and let it go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Grantsburg not running here with first and third. The pitch popped up. That's back behind second. That's going to be a tough play. Oh, nice catch in the shallow right field. It will go down as a sacrifice fly, though. Excellent catch at second. That was Hayden. Hayden with an over-the-shoulder catch with this wind. That was a heck of a play by the freshman. And that's 2 outs now. Grantsburg does get the run across. Now Riker Stelso, who singled. Actually, he doubled his first time up. There he fouls one off. Matheny had to stay at first on that one. He was halfway between waiting for that one to fall or see if it was caught, and then he had to retreat back to first. What a play at second base by Hayden. That one's high, 1-1. 37 for Christensen here. There's a lot of pitches in an inning. See if he can get out of it. That's a strike. Caught the outside corner, strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Riker Stelsel. It'll be Levi Anderson on deck. Ground ball, third base, and past Pete. And the count remains 1-2. See some people able to get here. I know everything is kind of, this doubleheader was supposed to be tomorrow at 3, not today at 3, and kind of was a last-minute change. So I'm assuming we'll have people trickling in throughout the evening. They'll do the 1-2 again. That one is just inside. Boy, I thought he got it to come back around, but Rikers and the umpire agreed that that was a ball. I think I just saw Riker go, whew. That was close. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at first, 8 runs across for Grantsburg. That one is strike 3, and Riker's got to know that the strike zone's going to be expanded. And I'm not even saying that was. That would look like it was at the knees on the outside corner, and he let that one go for strike 3. So 2 strikeouts for Christensen, but a lot of damage done for Grantsburg. 8 runs in the first inning have gotten them off to a great start here. And at the end of 1, Grantsburg leads 8-0. You're watching it here on We Are Grantsburg. Yeah, we were just, Dad and I were just talking about the inning that was. Grantsburg 8 runs on 7 hits. There was an error, there was 1 walk. And we were just talking about Hayden, Dakota Hayden. I think it's Dakota, right? Let's look at there. Yeah, Dakota Hayden, a freshman with a beautiful over-the-shoulder catch on Dane Lozier's little blooper. That was such a huge play for Unity. I know obviously there were a lot of runs scored, but that kept things from getting super out of hand. Just a nice play for him. I was just telling you also about the kind of throwback uniforms. There's Brock Bonneville. See if he gives us a little. Okay, we're going to go to center field instead. Dane Lozier. You can kind of see the old school font. And that compared to some of these guys, like there's Lewis, he's wearing the sweatshirt. Kind of a tweener game. It's like 55 degrees out, so some guys are wearing their sweatshirts, some are not. This one's popped up. Is it going to stay fair? Norman Jensen near the fence is going to watch it fall on the other side of it for strike 1. This is Greppy, then Bance and Christensen due up for the Eagles. Really, really young squad here for Unity. A lot of freshmen in prominent spots. Here's the pitch, inside, 1-1. Pitch, grounder, kind of chopped towards short. Caleb up with it. The throw over is not in time. It gets by Lewis. Good effort by Rombach and good effort by Lewis Anderson at first, just out of his reach. And there's a infield hit there for, it was at Greppy. Now it's Bance with a runner on first. Yeah, nice play by Caleb to get in the hole there and make a pretty strong throw across, just off the target a little bit. And Anderson stretched. Looked like the stretch was just a little bit off. Ball one. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Bance, then Christensen, and then Olson. Runner goes. The throw down to second is not in time. Caleb certainly thought he got him on the hand. Caleb's still upset about it. Looked like he tagged him from his point of view, but the umpire was right there as well. So a stolen base. Great throw down by Riker. Looked like the ball was there in time, but a nice slide to the outside, and Greppy is safe. Here's the pitch. That one's kind of flared and over the head of Anderson. There might be a play at third. Here's the throw from Dane, and he does get it. Oh, he says he's safe at third, too. Another brilliant slide, apparently. And that was another throw that beat the runner, but Greppy in safely. And now Norman asking about the play. He still has the ball. It's kind of funny because I heard him say something to Caleb like, let's just go, when Caleb was kind of questioning, and this time he's the one who thought he got the out. So two very, very close calls, and Unity has something going here with runners on first and third and nobody out. That one just over the glove of Levi Anderson at second. The throw from Dane Lozier from center field was very good. Here's the pitch, runner goes. The throw is not going to be administered by Riker, so second and third here, and that was strike one. And the pitch, grounder, foul. 0-2. Wind dies down for a moment. The 0-2. Curveball too high. Maybe outside as well. 1-2. Not a bad pitch there on 0-2. Try to get him to chase something out of the zone. This is Christensen, Olsen on deck, and then Majeski, the number 9 batter, due up. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and there's one away. First two batters of the inning get on, but Caden's able to get the third one for the first out. That one is too high to Olsen. And the pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Olsen kind of backed out of there, but that caught the corner. Backdoor slider, maybe? Here's the 1-1. That one also bends right in there. Maybe start this one over the plate and bend it out. See what he does. Nope, didn't do anything with it, I said there. Maybe he was trying to. 2 balls and 2 strikes. See the stuff happening over on the softball field. Pirates host McDonald Central. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away into the cornfield. Here's the 2-2 again. High. Full count now with first base open. Runners on second and third, just one away. Unity with something going here, trying to answer that 8-run bottom of the first from Grantsburg. And the payoff pitch, fouled away. Good at bat here for Olson. And the pitch again. Inside, he works a walk. Ball 4 to the number 8 batter, and the bases are loaded.
Now batting number 5, Sam Majeski.
So Sam Majeski will bat. Bases are loaded. Lewis Anderson is in at first base. Norman Jensen is back at third base. Middle infielders at double play depth. Huge lead at first base. Swinging a foul. Strike 1. Curveball swung on. That is going to be. Caleb makes the catch, and he is safe. Oh, hey, there we go. Safe at second. Couldn't run him down. Good catch at shortstop to retire the batter. Couldn't reach the runner on second to tag him out. So the bases will remain loaded, but there are 2 outs now. And that one is fouled off. Get the scoreboard back to correct here. Out, clear count, strike 1. And it's the top of the order, Nadeau. He grounded out to shortstop in the first inning, first out of the inning, or of the game, I meant to say. The pitch, curveball popped up. That might stay in play. Norman Jensen, where the third base coach was, and that will do it. Unity rattles the Sabres, but can't get a run across. And the Pirates work their way out of a big jam there. No runs on, I think, 1 hit and 3 left on base at the end of 1.5. It's Grantsburg 8, Unity 0. You're watching it here on We Are Grantsburg and We Are Unity.
A 3D mammogram is a non-invasive X-ray that checks for breast cancer and other abnormalities. Mammograms can detect cancer early, long before it can be felt. At Burnett Medical Center, 3D mammograms takes place in a private room and is conducted by a radiologic technologist. The entire procedure is quick and only takes 10 to 20 minutes. Burnett Medical Center offers 3D mammograms 4 days a week. Don't delay. Call Burnett Medical Center to schedule your mammogram today.
All right. 8-0 Grantsburg with the lead here as they head to the bottom of the second inning. They batted around plus. They brought 9, 10, 11, 12 batters to the plate in the first inning. So it'll be Levi Anderson leading things off for the Pirates, and Caden Matheny and Trent. And then Brock Bonneville. How long ago did Trent graduate? 4 years? 5 years? It happens, guys. I get my kids' names wrong, too. So Christensen back out there. As you might expect, his pitch count is up there. He's got 41 pitches in that 1 inning. On the other hand, Caden did run into some trouble there in that second inning, but still just 39 pitches for him through 2 innings. Don't know if you heard that. That was the prehistoric call from Tom Rombach, who is having some trouble staying awake, apparently.
Leading off for the Pirates for 21, Levi Anderson.
So Levi Anderson will bat to start things off here in the bottom of the second inning. Levi singled and scored a run in the first. That one's in there, strike 1. don't think there is a run rule after 3 innings in baseball. I'll double check that 'cause that might be in play depending on how this goes. That's a ground ball. Shortstop, and unable to snag that before it gets into the outfield grass. That ball is still alive. Anderson will stay at first though. So Levi Anderson on board here to start the second inning. And Caden Matheny will bat. See if Grantsburg keeps the running game in play here. Just the second inning. Anderson with a modest lead. Matheny takes it outside. An outside strike. Nothing in 1. Same lead from Anderson here at first. The pitch, that one dives down, ball 1. Pitch. That one is lifted deep down the left field line, but he pulled that too much, and it is foul. But that was a bomb. That may have been gone if it stayed fair. That was deep. Hard for me to tell where exactly it landed, but he put the barrel on that one. But it's just a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And here's the 1-2. That one's lifted to left field in play. This time it's deep, but there he is in left, and he comes up with the catch. Good catch out in left field. Secured it. You could see it the whole way. Nice catch in the gap. So Caden put another charge into one, but that was out in left field. That's Nadeau with the catch. And there's 1 out. I've seen a couple of flashes of leather here for Unity. I know it's not going their way, but we had a great play at second by Hayden, and then Nadeau out in left field this inning, keeping Grantsburg at bay for the moment. Here's the pitch. That one's a strike on the corner. This is Bonneville, and Caleb Rombach will bat, barring a double play here. Back to first or something like that, pick off, but Anderson in easily there, beat the tag. Count remains 0-1 here to Bonneville. The pitch, way out in front of that one. Just kind of swung out of his shoes on that one. And it's 0-2. All the Pirates have been out in front when they've swung and missed, it seems. Here's the pitch. That one turns him aside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to the new alumni, Bonneville. And the 1-2, swing and a miss. It's drop, 3rd strike. Now you can't go. Get back, Levi. Get back, Levi. I mean, that rule is as old as time. You can't on a drop 3rd strike go to first base. You don't need to make the out at first base if you're a catcher. Then Levi was 20 feet off the base thinking he was going to go to second. He could have gone to second, I suppose. All right, here we go. Runner at first still, 2 outs. And Caleb Rombach, who walked his first time up, will bat. Here's the pitch. That one's ripped to center field. It's a line drive over the head of the center fielder. It looked like he caught some leather. Rombach chugging into second. They're going to send him to third. Run is going to score. Rombach to play at third. He is standing up, and probably a 3-base error. It did hit the top of the glove. Oh, Dad's giving him a triple. That's his grandpa, though. So his mom keeps the book in the dugout. She always is really hard on the boys, her boys. So we'll see. But either way, that was ripped to center field for Rombach. And he's got an RBI. We'll call it a triple for now. And now a ground ball. Lewis Anderson. Fugate up with it to throw to first. It's going to skip. And it's missed at first base. And Anderson will be on. And that'll be another run for Grantsburg. Now they have 10 runs. That will likely be an error there on shortstop.
Number 00.
I don't think Lewis was going to beat that out if that was a good throw. So Grantsburg gets 2 here in the bottom of the second, both with 2 outs. Anderson at first now, and Henry Quintana will bat. The junior swings hard. Fugate. Oh, takes a bad hop. He still has a chance. Can't quite pick the ball up to flip it to second. And that one got him on the wrist or the hand, it looks like. He's kind of shaking the pain off. And now Anderson is down at second base. He might be hurt. That would be a tough loss for Grantsburg. He did come into second kind of awkwardly. So 2 errors in a row, although that one, that's just unlucky hop there for Isaiah at short. The error plus probably looked like it got him, injured him. I think Grantsburg, just scored a run, didn't they, Dad? Okay, so Grantsburg does lead. Oh, that was Caleb on third. So Caleb comes in to score. Runners on first and second. And Brock Matheny will bat with 2 away. Anderson stays at second base. He'll still run. And Christensen doesn't like the vibe, and he'll step off. Grantsburg up 11-0. The scoreboard here still says 10-0, but I think it should say 11. Here's the pitch. That one is ripped. Takes another weird hop. Isaiah gets it, throw to first, brings him off the bag. And the bases will be loaded. Is it just 10, Dad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll adjust that then.
11, no.
How? No. Did we score just 2 this inning? Or Grantsburg scored 2? Okay. All right, 10-0. Grantsburg leads. Bases are loaded. Dane Lozier is swung as hard as anybody here. We'll get another chance. This is the 2nd inning in a row. Grantsburg. Actually, I think I'm wrong on that. That's inside ball 1. Pirates batted 12 in the first inning, and now they're at batter number 8 here in the 2nd inning. Bases loaded. That's in the dirt. Good stop. But it's ball 2 to Lozier. He's got to like his opportunity here. This is the 3rd time through seeing Christensen. This will be the 58th pitch for Henry, and he's kind of working on his arm, his shoulder there. Here's the pitch. Pass swing and a foul. And Dane is just having all sorts of trouble finding the timing here. When he does, that is a mighty swing. That one fouled and hit the catcher. He's still a little bit shaken. It's Garepi there doing a nice job for the Eagles behind the plate. Bases full, 2 outs, 2 balls and a strike. Outside, 3-1. You know Dane does not want to walk here. You know he wants to put bat on ball. Riker Stelsel is on deck. Here's the 3-1. Grounder to the left side, and that is fouled. Played just foul. So it'll be 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners should be off with the pitch here. Grantsburg with 2 runs across. A big hit here from Dane will really just open this thing up even more, as the runners will be on the move. Runners go, swung on and fouled away. Still full count. So we'll do it again. Lozier struck out and popped up. I think he got an RBI on the pop-up. Here's the full count, the 3-2. The pitch swung on, and it's in the hole between short and third. And with the runners going, that's going to score 2 for Dane Lozier. And the Pirates now lead 12-0. And now a timeout by Garepi and the Eagles, and they are going to make a pitching change here. That was pitch number 62 for Christensen. He's going to hand the ball off to his head coach. Did all he could. Grantsburg's really been on with their bats here today, and we'll see who they bring in. They'll warm him up, but Grantsburg leads 12-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. And while we have a pitching change, let's go ahead and say thank you to Physical.
Physical Therapy and Balance Center offers professional staff that work and live in the community. With state-of-the-art technology, we help you regain confidence and independence. We are a physical therapy facility that also offers many other recovery services, including fall prevention, balance training, and dizziness disorder treatment. You have a choice in your physical therapy. Call us today so that we can help you love your life. Spelled differently because we are different.
Well, 12-0 here in Grantsburg. The first game of a doubleheader. If Grantsburg, well, obviously it looks like they're in full control here. If they do win this game, they will be the standalone West Lakeland Conference champs here in the 2025 baseball season. We can look at those standings again while we have a moment. Grantsburg 9-0. Everybody else in the conference with 3 losses. Pirates, including the game we're in right now, have 3 games left. So if they win one, the most they can have is 2 losses, and thus giving them the outright conference championship. All right, so it will be Dakota Hayden in for the Eagles to try to get the final out here. Stelsel takes ball 1, just missing. So that'll do it for Christensen with 62 pitches. He is still on the hook for the 2 runners on base for the Pirates. Here's the pitch. That one is high to Stelsel, 2-0. Big lead at first for Lozier. Swung on and fouled back. Strike 1. I don't know, Dad. It's kind of feeling nice out right now.
Not too bad.
Wind is reasonable, at least. Here's the pitch. Stelsel rips one towards left field. It hangs in the air, and a good catch out in left field by Nadeau. We saw him make a great grab in the gap for the first out of the inning, and then that one there. More routine, but still, like I said, the wind had kind of died down, so I don't think it wreaked havoc on the ball in the air like you had seen previously. So, well, since we just took a timeout to say thank you to our sponsors, we'll stick with it here. Caden Matheny will go back out to pitch his 3rd inning. Hayden, Fugate, and Mitchell. 2, 3, 4 batters coming up for the Eagles, their 2nd time through. Hayden struck out looking in the first inning. Fugate, he was 2 feet from hitting a home run to deep center. I'll kind of show you where, since we have a second here. There's the 360 sign in straightaway center. And I would say, let's see, get my finger in there. He probably hit it right about there at the top of top of the fence, just to the left of that 360 sign. An absolute blast. Yes, there was some wind behind it, so that certainly didn't hurt. But even if there wasn't wind, that was going to be to the warning track, I'm sure. Ended up getting a double. Dane Lozier was quick to get that ball back in. Grantsburg survived it. That was a 2-out double for Fugate. And I'm laughing at the kids. Norman had yelled, "Come in!" down for the pitch previous, the warm-up pitch, and then it didn't go down. He's like, "Why not? Like, why'd you have us throw the balls in then?" So baseball is a lot of fun. So here we go, Hayden. Just called on the pitch. Now he takes pitch number 1 for a ball inside. Strike 1. One ball and 1 strike. This is there, 2-1. Unity has had runners on each of the first 2 innings. Last inning, they had the bases loaded when Grantsburg got out of it. And here it's 3-1 to the leadoff batter. Swinging a hit up the middle. Andy, nice job. Oh, doggone it, I'm sorry. But Adam Handy with a heck of a backhand stop and a good, accurate throw over. And that is out number 1. I need a cameraman, you guys. I'm trying to do that on my own. This never works out very well, sorry. But a great play there by Adam Handy, retiring the leadoff batter Hayden, and now Isaiah Fugate as I check the outfielders, and they're all backing up Dane Lozier more than anyone. Wind does pick up just a titch here. And the pitch swung on and batted down through the middle, out of the outstretched glove of Rombach behind second base. So Isaiah Fugate 2 for 2. And that will bring up Mitchell. Mitchell grounded out to short in the first inning right after that double. Here's the pitch. That sails high. Riker does a good job getting out of the squat and just getting that ball. Haven't seen Caden go wild in this one so far. That was pretty wild. But good catcher. Keeps the runner at first. Runner goes. Throw down to second, and it is a little high. And Handy grabs the ball, but it was too high. Fugate in at second base. And the pitch was called a strike, so it's 1-1. So Fugate back to second base, this time with just 1 out. Mitchell swings and hits one off the end. Norman's going to come up with it to throw to first, and Anderson able to get it. Fugate gets to third base. That's a nice scoop and stretch by Lewis Anderson here at first base, recording out number 2. Fugate to third base. Second time Unity has had a runner to third base in 3 innings. See if this is the inning they can get him across as Mitchell goes down 5-3 now. Garippi is up. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Swinging a foul. Now Matheny up. Nothing in 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, runner at third base. Unity looking for their first run. Here's the pitch. This is high, ball 1. Good take there. And a good pitch by Matheny to try to get him out of the zone, stayed competitive. And that one stayed high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. An excellent pitch there by Matheny. Great pitch call by Coach Vilstrup. And that does get Grantsburg out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base. At the end of 2.5, Grantsburg leads 12-0. We'll say thank you to Northwood Tech. And thank you to all of our sponsors on the day. Grantsburg up 12-0. Unity has threatened a few times, but can't get a runner across. Each inning they've had a runner in scoring position, which means second or third base. And unable to get anybody across. Credit Grantsburg's pitching and defense. Their defense has been good. Both defenses have had their share of nice plays. We've seen Caleb make a nice stop deep in the hole, although that couldn't finish that with a great throw, perfect throw over to first, so that actually won't count as a great play. But we saw Adam Handy in that last inning make a really nice play to get that. I think it was the first out of the inning. And we've seen a couple here from Unity. Last inning, it was Nadeau out in left field in the gap. In the first inning, it was Hayden at second base who made a nice over-the-shoulder catch in shallow right field with the wind at his back as he ran away from the infield. It was a heck of a play. So a couple of bright spots, a Fugate 2 for 2 as well, a bright spot for Unity. Looking for some of those on a 12-0 night. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 at the bottom of the patellas. This is Adam Handy. That one too low. So Adam Handy in for Levi Anderson at second base. Like I said, made a really great play at second in the top half of the inning. That one he goes fishing for. Great pitch there by Unity. Hayden. So now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Get that fixed in a sec. Here's the 1-2, and it hits Adam on the shoulder. So Grantsburg gets a base runner, the 3rd inning in a row that they've had the leadoff guy on. This time a hit by pitch. And the Pirates in business here as Caden Matheny will bat. Caden put a charge into a couple of them. One went foul and one was fair in the last inning. Here's the pitch. That one popped up foul, and it might blow back. No, it doesn't. So the Pirates batted 12 in the first inning, 9 in the second inning. And the pitch in the dirt, and it scoots by, and Handy will take second. I am guessing Pete is not going to have any steal plays on. No stealing, but on a pass ball like that, they're going to take the base. One ball and a strike. To Matheny. That's a swing and a miss, really in front of that one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here for the Pirates. Matheny, the number 5 batter in the lineup. Pitch. Takes it, and the 6'7" guy gets away with one. Kind of looked like that was a meatball, but maybe just outside. And the 2-2 from Hayden. That is ripped between third and short. And station to station goes Adam Handy. He's held up at third base. Another solid stroke there by Grantsburg. And now runners on the corners. And this is what I'm talking about. I don't think Grantsburg is going to be aggressive, make aggressive plays pre-pitch. I don't think Caden's going to go here. I don't think he'll go at all. But now Brock Bonneville will be asked to move the runners around. And that's in the dough. He swings, golfs that one out to left field. He gets by the left fielder. That will score 1 run. Caden over to third base. The ball is in. Doug Grantsburg scores again. That's going to be an RBI single for Caden. And the Pirates score their 13th run of the game. Brock Bonneville. I thought that ball was going to be in the dirt. Instead, it was in left field on a rope. Now Rombach bats 0 for 1. Here's the pitch inside. Check that. He is 1 for 1 with a triple. Maybe the hardest hit he's had as a baseball player in his life. See if he can time another one up. That one is in the dirt and not timed up. Oops. Put a ball up there because that's what it would have been. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trying to do his best Brock Bonneville impression. And here's the 1-1 from Hayden. That one stays high, and it's 2-1. Caleb walked in the first inning, tripled in the second. Swings through that one, and it is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners on second and third, nobody out, 1 run across. And the pitch, swing and a miss, and Rombach goes down for the first out of the 3rd inning.
Now batting for 13, Lewis Anderson.
That brings up Lewis Anderson. Here's the pitch, swinging a foul. They are up there and they are aggressive. Lewis singled in the first, came around to score. He reached on an error and scored in the second inning. Yeah. Runners on second and third. Base hit might score them both. Ball 1-1. It's Matheny on third, Bonneville on second. Pitch. That's in the dirt. Nice stop by Grippi. Saved a run. I was just going to say, on a pass ball wild pitch, I'm sure they'll still be aggressive and score and take bases that way. But we're not going to see a squeeze here or anything. Pitch. That's in the dirt as well. He's been low a lot. We've seen some guys, specifically Bonneville and Rombach, go fishing down there. Bonneville laced one into left. Caleb couldn't make contact on his. 3 balls and a strike to Anderson. The pitch, strike 2. These guys they should be up here just right at a swing, kind of expanding the stuff. That one looked pretty fat. Here's the 3-2. He swings at that one and lines it into left field. That'll score a run. Picked up nicely in left. And Isaiah Fugate skies for the cut and an RBI single for Lewis Anderson. Now it's 14-0 Grantsburg here in the bottom of the third inning, and Norman Jensen will enter and hit for himself. It was Henry Quintana who had been batting for him. I see Justin Kwolek up on deck. He's going to get a chance, and I think this might be his varsity debut. Kwolek. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. Ball one. So Norman can absolutely rake, but it's usually foul. We'll see if he can keep one in play. He is wearing number 19, which is the old ball coach's number with these throwback uniforms. The pitch takes a strike down Broadway. Norman, a senior, looking to get an RBI or two here, maybe three. Just don't hit it at me. That one would hurt. That's in the dirt, and it skitters by. Runner's going to stay at third base. 2 balls and a strike. Lewis goes to second base, though. Siri keeps trying to talk to me here. Stop it. 2 balls and a strike to Norman. That's in the dirt. Hayden, he has been down there. Hayden has been down in the zone a lot, which is actually not the worst thing. He's just a little low. And here's the 3-1 with first base open. That one's too high. And Norman Jensen draws a walk and loads the bases with one away. That was pitch number 29, and it looks like we're going to have a conference. Garepi and Hayden will chat things out. A 1-out walk to load the bases. Grantsburg with 1 run in, actually 2 runs in here in this inning. Scored 8 in the first, 4 in the second, and 2 here in the third, and there's just 1 out. In softball, there is a 15 after 5 rule. If Grantsburg scores here, we will find out if there's a 15 after 3 rule. We'll find out if there's one in baseball as well, as Grantsburg leads 14-0. Kwolek making his debut takes strike 1. I have seen Justin Kwolek hit a home run over on the JV field. He has a lot of pop in his bat. See if he can make contact here. The pitch fouled away. Nothing in 2. Dane Lozier on deck. You know he's looking for something. Brock Matheny was the batter. That's who Justin is batting for. And here's the 0-2 to Kwolek. It's in the dirt. Good stop by Garepi. And another first for Kwolek. He takes his first varsity ball. Base is full of Pirates. Here's the 1-2. Swung on. Goes up the middle, and that doesn't touch anybody. That'll score a run. Kwolek with a base hit, RBI single in his varsity debut, and teams are staying out there. So we do not have a 15-run rule in baseball. There is a 10-run rule after 5, however. Pirates have been playing really, really good baseball as of late. They've won 9 in a row. Here's the pitch. That's too high. They've won 9 in a row. In those 9 games, they have outscored their opponents 95-20. It's an average of 11-2 per game. They sit atop the West Lakeland undefeated. That one's kind of nubbed past second, and it finds the outfield grass, and station to station it goes. And Dane Lozier gets an RBI single. 16-0. Grantsburg leads here in the bottom of the third inning. This is the first game of a doubleheader. And Riker Stelsel will bat. Riker doubled and scored in the first, struck out looking to end the first, and then flew out to left field. Is that really nice play, Dad? Why do you have that asterisk? Oh, it was a nice play, yeah. Yeah, left fielder made a nice play on that one. So here we go, 1-0 to Stelsel. Pitch, too high, 2-0. And now the wind is picked up, and it seems like it's 3 degrees colder now. Pitch, swing and a miss. 2-1. Good pitch there by Hayden, low and away. That would have been a strike had Riker not swung, I think. That one is also a strike at the knees. 2-2. Riker struck out looking on one where the previous pitch was probably strike 3, and then he let the next one go by and kind of kicked himself for it. Let's see if he's aggressive here on the 2-2. He is, and he fouls it off. And they'll do it again. Outside. Nowhere to put him. The full count. 1 out. Runners would normally be on the move. Well, not actually, no. There's only 1 out, not 2. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt, ball 4. So the Pirates score another run. And it's 17-0. Grantsburg. And it looks like maybe Unity will be switching pitchers once again. Hayden is up to 42 pitches. So that's a total of 104 pitches for Unity through 2 1/3 innings. It's a lot of pitches for the pitching staff, and there's a whole game left to be played after this one. That's why maybe a 15 after 3 is not a bad idea. He just about got grenaded with a foul ball from the other field. I think the JV team is kind of horsing around over there. Not horsing around. They're having a practice, kind of on their own. That one fouled away. Now Adam Handy will bat. He started the inning, hit by a pitch. So this is the 3rd inning in a row that Grantsburg's batted through the lineup. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Handy. So he started off, got hit by a pitch, scored the first run of the inning. Grantsburg has put across 5 now, and they still have the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 3rd. That one's in the dirt, skitters away, can't find it, but the runners will stay. That one's high. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The softball game scheduled to start at 5 o'clock. I see them doing their ins and outs. We'll check in on them. Swing and a miss by Handy, so it's full. And I see the Tucker Mobile over there, so interesting, since this one was moved from tomorrow to today, they had to scurry and find umpires. We'll watch this pitch, Hayden's pitch. Ball 3. I thought that was ball 4, sorry. Ball 3. So the count is full. But anyway, they were scurrying for umps. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. So another run will come across. Anyway, since this game got started like 2 or 3 hours before, it was really short notice. Zach, the AD here in Grantsburg, stole the umpires from the softball game, brought them down to the baseball game to cover this, and then found other umpires for the softball game. Bought himself a couple hours, and I see Duke Tucker is probably going to be that. This was a fly ball center field, and that's a tough play, and it's going to land in front of the center fielder. We'll throw the second, and Andy is in. Why does that keep happening, Bob? Anyway. Another run scores. Caden Matheny with an RBI single. Bases remain loaded. 19-0 now. Grantsburg leads. This is Brock Bonneville. Brock singled earlier in the inning. Takes ball 1. This is Brock's 4th plate appearance. Everybody. What's that? Yeah, right. The pitch. Strike. 1-1. So with this one well in hand, Grantsburg not moving, not taking more than one base, and there's a strike. The guys have got to start swinging at pitches that are close. This is just like, we're not trying to walk here. Let's get up there and take some hacks. See if you can put the barrel of the bat on it like that. That one's fouled away. He kind of swooped through that one. One ball, 2 strikes. Hayden with his 53rd pitch. Swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. And that brings up Caleb Rombach. But Caleb struck out for the first out of the inning. I think it was the first out. Oh yeah, there's only 2 outs. So he struck out. He's walked, struck out, hit a triple. This is his 4th crack at it. He'll be up there cutting. There's a pop-up behind third. It's traveling, and it lands foul. Strike 1. I actually think he's happy that didn't fall in. I'm sure he wants to try to barrel one up. There's no sweeter feeling in the world than just going perfect on a hit like he had in the 2nd inning, where he just smoked one to center field. I thought he wants that feeling again. The pitch, that one has to leave up top. 1-1 now to the sophomore. Bases loaded. Grantsburg has scored 7 runs here in the bottom of the 3rd. 8 runs in the 1st, 7 here, and 4 in the 2nd. Has to take that one in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Caleb. 2 away. Ugh. Not competitive there. If it's close, these guys should be swinging, but Caleb's 3-1 on 3 not close pitches. Here's the 3-1. And that is ball 4. Probably could have hacked at that one, but it was still well out of the zone. So Grantsburg cracks the 20-run barrier here. It's just like, what can you do in this situation? It's getting so out of hand. Lewis backs out on strike 1. Grantsburg scored 20 against Shell Lake earlier this year, so that's the most they've scored in an inning. It's ball 1, or in a game, excuse me. They scored 19 against Somerset. They were down 6-4 heading into the 7th inning. They ended up winning 19-6. It was a heck of an inning. There's a smack up the middle. Fugate dives. Gosh, I love that he just dove for that. He came up empty, but, I mean, come on. The game is so at hand, and he's still giving everything he's got. I love that. Good job, Isaiah.
Now batting number 19, Norman Jensen.
Run does come across, and Norman Jensen will bat. His second crack at it. Here's the pitch. That one's a fly ball, center field. It's staying up in the air, and it is caught, and that will do it. Wow, Grantsburg scoring 8 more here in the bottom of the third inning. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 in the bottom of the third inning. That makes it 21. I don't know how I have 3 runs there for Unity. I'm sorry. It is 21-0. Grantsburg winning here after 3 innings of play. So, the Pirates putting on a show here. Let's take a break and say thank you to Northwood Tech.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a 4-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
Go up there hacking. Just sort of lamenting the situation here. 21-0. This game is out of hand, and yet they still have 2 innings, the 4th and the 5th to play. Well, 3 half innings, really, I suppose, if you will. But there's just, it'd be nice if there was a run rule. Okay, this one's over. Let's get the next one started. I mean, the Pirates, everybody has batted 4 times in 3 innings. That's a lot. That's kind of incredible. 21-0, the Pirates lead here. So, it is what it is, though, isn't it? And we'll play the rest of this one out. Appreciate you guys being with us. I don't see any comments yet, but I know, with the move to today's, tomorrow was supposed to be when this doubleheader took place, and I know that a lot of parents couldn't get to this one. Maybe they were geared up to go to tomorrow's. So I'm glad you could join us, and away we go. This is Vance. He'll be followed by Christensen and then Olson. And the pitch popped up. That's going to stay in play. There's a bit of a fight for it. Andy and Anderson. I could hear Caleb yelling, Adam, 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 from the get-go, but that was almost a collision, and you didn't get to see any of it, did you? You didn't move it enough. So Adam Handy makes the out, but a little bit of consternation there for the Pirates. Now Christensen bats. Here's the pitch. Caden's been very efficient here. Caden Matheny, that was his 55th pitch. Both Unity pitchers. Well, the first Unity pitcher pitched 62. The second one has pitched 63. And the same amount of time Caden has pitched now. 56 pitches. A little more time. That one is ripped into left field for a base hit. Christensen quickly back in from Kwolek. So a nice hit by Christensen. He had struck out, so that feels good for him. Olson now bats. He walked in the second inning. Unity has had a runner on each inning. They've actually had runners in scoring position each inning, save this one, of course, just underway. Ball 1. 1-0. We'll see what Normally you're going to want Caden to go the whole way. Here's the pitch. Runner goes to second. The throw down to second is in time. Handy makes the catch and eliminates him at second base. Another nice throw down by Riker Stelsel, and there's 2 outs. Pirates thought they got one earlier in the game. That time it was a no-doubter. Good throw by Riker. Good catch and take by Handy, and there's 2 away here. Nobody on. The 2-0 grounded into the dirt foul. I have not heard who's going in the second inning or second game for Grantsburg yet. Fouled away, strike 2. It'll probably either be Caleb Rombach or Levi Anderson would be my guess. There is another game on Friday, so Pete will have to kind of keep that in mind. The game on Thursday has already been canceled. Pirates were supposed to play Rush City, but they had to make up a varsity game. Is it really 3-2? Okay, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away here. And the pitch. Swing and a hot shot and a nice catch by Lewis. Right behind first base. And that will do it. And that will do it here in the top of the 4th inning. We'll keep it right here. Thank you again to all of our great sponsors. West Marshland Auto Repair and Tire Sales is one of our newest ones. Oh, sweet. Jeremy Kwalik watching from the 8th grade DC trip on the bus in Ohio. And he got to see Justin's first varsity at-bat and hit. That's awesome. Thanks for letting me know, Jeremy. That's really cool. And congratulations to Justin, too, on that. Pirates lead here 21-0. They scored 8 in the first, 4 in the second, 9 in the 3rd inning. And have kind of never looked back from that first inning. It's fun. This time of year, you know, you've got graduations. I think everybody around here is graduated now, all the graduation ceremonies. You got college kids coming back. It's kind of a unique and fun time, so be careful out there on the roads. You got farmers planting out in the fields. You've got, you know, seniors out there, and kids out there driving. Here we go, the 4th inning. The bottom of the 4th inning about to get started here. And it's the leadoff spot. It's not the leadoff hitter. It's actually Kwalik again, making his 2nd at-bat for Brock Matheny. Hyden's still in there. This one misses high. Ball 1. Wind picks up, but the sun has come out. There's some blue skies visible here now. Here's the pitch. Too low. Ball 2. What's that, Dad? No, it did not get any warmer. Here's the 2-0. Strike 1. And that was that. This is an expanded strike zone, which you would expect and hope for in this situation. Pirates have to be swinging. That was, you know, you wouldn't have been able to do much with that one, so taking that one's fine. Here's the pitch. Strike 2, same spot, rolling away. So now Justin has to recalibrate. It's not your normal situation here. Up 21-0. Swing the bat is what the umpire is saying. There he does. Ball is fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hyden sets. And here's the 2-2. That one is high. You don't know where the limit is. That's the tough part now. You don't know where the strike zone will be a little bit. This is good umpiring right now. Count is full, and here's the pitch. Strike 3. You gotta cut at that one. That was a strike all the way. And Qualic goes. That's the first time Grantsburg hasn't had the leadoff man on. So 1 away. Danelow's here. You know he's not going to get cheated. He will be swinging at anything close here. He might take and look for a pitch early, but he doesn't get cheated, like I said. That one is just a little bit low. Ball 1. Ball 2. That one's too high. So both pitchers for Unity have been freshmen, and they're getting put through their paces a little bit here against a really good Grantsburg team. Must have been way outside. Ball 3. That's pitch number 73 for Hayden. And the 3-0. And he scoots that one out to shortstop. Fugate, the throw over, picked up and out at first base. Good pick there by the new first baseman. And let's see if I even have him. Number 31 is not even on there. Wait a second, maybe is that? Okay, that is Schleissner. My bad. Schleissner at first base. Good pick. And there's 2 outs, and that's strike 1. Let's see. Strike 1. Does that work? Yep. Here's Bonneville. Got a good game so far. That one's ripped down the line, and it is another base hit for Brock Bonneville. And that's what the Pirates should be doing, is just swinging at. Oh, sorry, that was Riker Stelso. What am I doing? Riker rips one down the line for a base hit. That was his 5th at bat, or plate appearance anyway. And now it's Adam Handy. Swinging a foul. And that's what you like to see, up there taking your cuts. And the pitch, another grounder to the third base side. That time Pete is able to make the stop. And it's 0-2. Andy entered third inning. And a nice play defensively. Here's the 0-2. That's a ground ball foul. What did he do when he was up? Oh, walked. Walked his first time up, right? So Adams swung at every pitch, I think. Rightfully so. He's fouled off the last 2 on the 0-2. Here's Hayden. And the pitch. That's in the. Nope. That's the new strike. That is a new strike, and that's what we're looking for. So that is a successful inning there for Unity. They get off with just 1 runner getting a base hit. So at the end of 4 innings of play, it's Grantsburg 21, Unity 0. We head to the top of the 5th, and this will be it. If it's not it, this first game will go until 7 o'clock, I think. So Caden Matheny will be back out there. He's just pitched a whale of a game, a lot of strikes. 61 pitches through 4 innings. You like that efficiency a lot. That's about 15 pitches per inning. He did scuffle a little bit in the second. Other than that, he's been doing well, and the defense behind him has also done quite well. And that's been kind of the key, obviously, to this 9-game winning streak. They've only given up 20 runs in those 9 games, and there was, I think it was 6 to Somerset and 5 to Siren. So there's 11 of the 20 runs there in 2 games. So they have had much success here in the last 9-10 games. And with this win, they will take the conference championship outright. I'm pretty superstitious about talking about things before they happen, but I'm going to go ahead and I think this one's pretty good. Unity, like I said, a really, really young team. There's a couple of seniors on there. We'll talk about that in a second, but a lot of guys who were in middle school last year. And they've worked hard. There's no quit. I love, like I said, Isaiah diving for the ball there last inning. It's kind of showing how to do things right. Yeah, the game's at hand, or out of hand in that case. Here's a little bloop. It's just going to be strike one. I think Norman was getting some guff from his teammates, but this headset cancels out all noise. Okay, that's ball one, or that's ball two. So, you'd like to think that the Eagles would be up there kind of taking their cuts too. There they do. That one's lifted into left field, and it falls in front of Qualk. Gets by him, but Dane Lazier is there. He also kind of gets it, but he thinks that he had it. So the runner stays at first. Another base runner for Unity. They have had a base runner every inning. That's kind of been the key here in this one. Caden has thrown a lot of strikes. A lot of strikes. Unity's put the ball in play. They just haven't done it enough to get that run across. So this is kind of the hope here for Grantsburg. They're playing for the shutout. And I do hear the national anthem going over at the softball field. Generally speaking, when we hear that, it's warm-ups and we stop everything. But here we're in the middle of an inning, so we are not going to stop. 2 balls, no strikes here. This is Nadeau up. And the pitch swung on, ground ball in the hole between short and third. Handy up with it. And back-to-back singles from the 9-1 batters. Again, runner in scoring position for the Eagles, nobody out. Well, the Pirates do want to preserve the shutout here. But the meat of the order coming up. This is Hayden followed by Fugue. Out. And the pitch, swing and a miss. See Ryder Anderson, who did not play this first game. He's getting his arm warmed up over on the sideline in anticipation of starting game 2. Here's the pitch. Strike. Nothing in 2 to Hayden. Wow. Missed on that one. A heck of a good pitch. And here it is, ball 2. Caden now up to 72 pitches. That wind just chair. Not sitting in it though. 2-2. I don't know what protocol is for strike zones being the same in this situation. That one, now we'll see. Here's the pitch. That just missed. Wow. So the strike zone's back to normal here in the top of the 5th inning. And Hayden's worked it foul. He's going to bunt with 2 strikes, and he bunts it foul, and that will be a strike. Was I wrong?
No, 2 strikes.
And he is out. He just He might have just kind of lost track there. I believe that goes down as a strikeout. So there's one away. Fugate will bat. The outfielders will retreat. No, it's Isaiah Fugate here. Someone says Mitchell, but it's Fugate. You know he's going to be swinging for the with all he's got. Ball one. It's just come right after him. Still getting signs down at third. That was the sign for blast away, Isaiah. And the pitch. Side throw to first.
You try to tie it up on this pitch.
So Riker behind the plate. He's playing normal. 2-0. Hitters count to Unity's best hitter. The pitch. Inside. He was ready to smack that one. And the 3-0 in the dirt. Boy, I don't know if he intentionally did it or if he was just afraid of kind of getting smoked there. But a 4-pitch walk to Fugate. That's 79 pitches now for Matheny. The bases are loaded. One out, Unity threatening. This is Mitchell. Here's the pitch. That's low, ball one. I know he doesn't really want to go to the bullpen here either. He wants Caden to finish this one off. Struggling a little bit here. Pitch is quick. Swing and a miss. Mitchell has grounded out twice, once to short, once to third. With one out, Caden would love to see another ground ball here to one of his guys. That's a fly ball to one of his guys. Dane is back. This might score a run. It will score a run. Dane just skies one back into the infield. And that will break the shutout. An RBI sac fly here in the top of the fifth inning, makes it 21-1. And now with 2 outs, it'll be Bance. Riker's calling out a play. Somebody's got to look professional. We're not just don't throw down to second. There's no need, and they're not even going to that pitch. And first base, we'll see if he goes. Either don't throw or throw all the way down, because at this point there's no shutout. That's popped up. That might end up back in play. Riker is going to go look, and it's out of play. One ball, one strike. To Bance. We will start a new stream. Get another one started, so make sure you get to We Are Grantsburg. Runner does go. Pitch is a ball. Trying to catch your indifference there. One ball. Sorry. Oh, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. He called that a strike. Well, the shutout is over. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that does do it. And the Pirates win game 1, 21-1. And wow, just a tremendous game. Player of the game goes to everybody for Grantsburg. They all played extremely well. Great pitching by Caden, threw a lot of strikes. 85 pitches it took to take out the rival Unity Eagles. And congratulations to the Grantsburg Pirates. They are conference champions. Take another look. These are not updated, but Grantsburg goes to 10-0. And with only 2 conference games left, you can see everybody in the conference has lost at least 3 games. So the Pirates are conference champions for the 2nd year in a row. Actually, I should have looked. It's at least 2 in a row. I'll get better at this as I get more experience. But 10-0, 11-3 overall. Like I said, 2 more games against conference opponents. One's coming up in about 15 minutes. Take on Unity again. Unity will be the home team in this next one, and then they head to Luck to take on the Otters in Luck on Friday. They play in Luck on Friday. Then they host Cumberland for the finale of the regular season on Tuesday. I don't know if they'll sneak in a game on Monday or not. They certainly have room for it, but yeah, that is going to do it. We're gonna end this one. Again, congratulations to the Pirates. Victorious here, 21-1, and you've been watching it on We Are Grantsburg and We Are Unity, both part of the We Are Network.